I find it repugnant the way King Charles continually demonstrates such lack of good judgment and poor character on a number of issues, but particularly with Harry and Meghan. I have no doubt in my mind that the eviction of Harry and Meghan from Frogmore Cottage is not a spontaneous thing. I'm sure it's been in the offing for a while, but this was an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. One, payback for Harry's book, Spare, and two, to distract the public from King Charles's first political role over Brexit because of his meeting with the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. We can all see through this, but the fact that King Charles, as a father, decided that he's going to use his power as king to take from Harry and Meghan a home bestowed upon them by the Queen, a home renovated at Meghan's cost, and knowing fully well the security issues around them, because this is their second home, and Meghan has had, death threats. The fact that he made the choice to do this shows a level of, I would say, pathetic pettiness and cruelty that is unworthy of a king. Okay. Charles continually places the royal family in such significant reputational risk. I find his character and judgment totally substandard.
So is your problem, Shola, as well, that he's moved Andrew in, apparently?
You cannot tell me, Jeremy, that with all of the wealth and properties they have, that they do not have a home available for one of their most disreputable and inglorious members of their family, Prince Andrew. This is nonsense, right? As I said, they're trying to kill two birds with one stone. And let me tell you this. For anyone trying to raise the point that, well, the Frogmore Cottage is mostly empty, I'm sorry, a number of people have second homes. And yes, the second home is empty until they come there. That's none of your business. When Harry and Meghan choose to come to England, choose to use their Frogmore Cottage, that's none of your business. The fact that it's empty is not a reason to give it to Andrew. But I'm sure Harry and Meghan will be fine. I have no doubt they have enough money to buy another property of their own. They're going to have to figure out security. But I'm saying that King Charles right now, this is not what a good father does. It's not what a good father does at all.
Let's go to Jane in London. Jane, what do you think?
Good morning to you all. I think it's wrong what he's doing as a parent as well. Because how can it was given to them by the Queen as a gift, and for a father to take it away just proves his kind of love or his more approval of William over Harry.
He must have been so cross, Jane, mustn't he, as their dad, to have himself slated, Camilla slated?
I think, to be honest, as a father, as a parent, he should be talking to Harry. Whatever's happening between the brothers, because I have children, and as a parent, you're supposed to kind of rise above and be there for your children, both of them. But I think he's trying to secure the line, and he knows his line is through William and not through Harry. Wow. And I think it's also a way of him uninviting Meghan and Harry to his coronation as well without saying so.
Uninvited, because they won't want to come now. How interesting.
Well, would you want to go somewhere where someone's taking something away from you?
No, I mean, I think, listen, if I'd written a big book about my dad and he'd taken my house away, I'd understand it. Yeah. Although, because in normal life, the parent doesn't have the chance of taking your house away. This is what's so strange. I mean, Jane, thank you.
I just find that this idea that Harry is a victim just laughable. He's an adult. They've got squillions of quids from Spotify and from Netflix. They're not short of their own money. And I think this is, Prince Charles is... King Charles is
I think the royal family has a problem. I think the late Queen Elizabeth, whatever you think of her, she was there, she had a job, longevity, she'd been part of that Second World War generation. I think even critics of the monarchy would give her respect. I think that's breaking down now.
Okay, but Shirley, you think Harry doesn't deserve it?
Again, I think it was the wrong decision. Let's understand. Every single time people talk about Harry's book, the reason Harry had to write that book was because his father, via his stepmother and his brother, kept throwing him and Meghan under the bus. They kept selling stories about them to cover their own butts. This is the problem. And so Harry, I feel, had no choice to come out and just put what he needed to put out there. And people conveniently forget that the royal family did it first. The reason Harry and Meghan had to leave being senior royal duties is simply because they had no protection, no covering. They were continually betrayed. Now, King Charles's response to his failure as a father to protect his son and his daughter-in-law is to commit more failure by continually throwing his son and Meghan under the bus. There's no doubt in my mind that the reason why Charles and William continue to be so petty to Harry is because they do not like Meghan.